What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. What's Gucci? We back in here. Yeah, man. I said we back now. Shout out to Cursor. He's the first person in here. Ego's Army, represent. Sura, peace. He said, peace, God. Yeah, man. We back.
Let's go.
What's been up? You filthy animals. Scott Brown, what's good? Same old, same old. I'm chilling. Kenya B, what's up? Who else is in the mix? Show your face, show your face. This is the best channel on YouTube. Appreciate y'all. I told you we gonna close the year strong. I'm gonna be working. There's some good fights coming up. I'm definitely gonna be working. So keep supporting. I'm gonna be working. We just getting powered up. Make sure you scan the QR code. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, the QR code is right there. Scan that. It takes you right to where you need to subscribe. Kenichi Bear, what's up? If y'all want some dope headphones, check the link in the description of all my videos and get my boys headphones. Canelo would be better suited to play the role of Chucky on the next Child's Play. Oh, wow. Y'all going in on him already?
Hey, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Payday, payday. You want payday. I know that.
Y'all already going in on Canelo? I'm about to feed Canelo. I'm gonna feed him like an orphan. Because what I gotta say is important. Oh my gosh, that's a bar. Let's get it. Clint Eastwood, what's up? Ego Stradamus, we working, absolutely. Julius, what's up? Huh? What you mean, huh? What are you confused about? Talking about some huh? Huh what? What's there to huh about? Shout out to Prince Savage, my guy, Bompton. Oh, he got clapped quick. I don't even know if he was ops. He just talking about some huh. What you mean, huh? We gonna show you the huh. Get him out of here. Get that man out the chat. Don't listen. He had to go. My man didn't like him. The king of pop is back. My shooter's the king of pop too. They're gonna pop you up out of here. They finna pop you out this. I love when y'all get blocked. It gives me that. I feel like Michael with the glove. Keep it in the closet. Yeah, we gonna block all y'all before the year's over because y'all want to get smart with me. Y'all want to get smart with the Elohim. It's not gonna work. Kamal Oz in the building. It's magic, y'all. Kamal says, I want you on Canelo like Dan Raphael at a buffet. I don't know about that. On Canelo? I don't like the wording. But we're gonna talk about the boy Canelo. Salute to the whole 300K Eagles Army. We taking over. Pretty boy said it best. Let's get it. We taking over. This is not a game for me. This is what I really live and what we really do. And it's been a long time coming. We've been building the brand and it's just gonna keep getting better. Shout out to Sura. Hey, Sura says sus. I don't know. I don't like the wording, but whatever. Let's do a roll call and then we'll get started on the subject matter. Oh, destroying him? Yeah, that's something different. Yeah, he gonna get destroyed. Bro, I told you that Canelo era thing is over. Let's do a roll call. Where are you guys from? City, state, zip, area code. Let me know. Rock out in the comment section so I know who I'm talking to. I think that's important. I want to know who I'm talking to. I need to see where in the world y'all are at. Madagascar, Washington, Delaware, DMV 301. Hey, get this Hun dude back. He back in here. He a bum. Get him out of here. You ain't got nothing better to do. Bridgeport, Connecticut, 203, Minneapolis, VA. Shout out to VA. Bakersfield, Uruguay, South America, Cologne, Germany, sir. Shout out to Germany. I told you we everywhere. West Covina, Cali, Los Angeles, California, Toronto, South London, Orlando, Florida. Luis Duarte says he from Alabama. Oh my God. We are definitely doing the Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Oh my God. We're doing the Wilder October 15th. Watch party. Be here or be square. Chicago, Garfield Park Boxing in the building, courtesy of my man Sir. So Chicago up in here. I live in the ATL, but I'm from the D313. Oh, get this dude out of here, bro. It's the same dude. This man is a stalker. We're not worried about you, bro. When they hate, donate. Gotta go. Now, Oscar De La Hoya has something to say. Pasadena. Let's get into it. Oh, Canelo look bad. Yeah, listen, Canelo look bad, y'all. Now y'all gonna see it. Okay, so the fans asked Canelo, it says, huge fights coming from Golden Boy. It says, let's talk Zorro, Ryan Garcia, Munguia, Ortiz. De La Hoya out of nowhere brought up Benavidez versus Canelo, and you guys see it on the screen. Canelo will never fight him because Benavidez, he's too young and talented. Bro, it's over. DAZN officially caught the L, and it's a dub for Canelo also. Bro, your own promoter, bro, your ex-promoter is saying that you don't want it with Benavidez. Bro, it's going to look real bad real soon for Canelo Alvarez. I told you, them walls are closing in. There is nothing you can do. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. I'm just ferocious. Your ex-promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, don't even believe you. That's not good for you. That's not going to be good for you. Your ex-promoter don't even have faith that you trying to see Benavidez. So let's talk about it. All the little crap that Canelo and his fans be talking about, saying, oh, Boxing Ego, he wrong. Oh, no, you a Canelo hater. Why is Oscar... See, listen, I am going to pulverize you. I am going to destroy you. Listen, when I say stuff about Canelo, most people get it. Most people. Because if you're a real boxing fan, you understand. There are a select few that hate and say you're the Canelo hater, make these attempts to call me racist because I'm talking about one person, but whatever. So is De La Hoya racist, Mexican-American? Is he racist? Because he's now telling you everything I've been telling you. You see how that works? You see how that works? So when I say it, I'm the Canelo hater and I'm racist and stuff, but you don't see none of the racist Canelo fans calling Oscar De La Hoya names and calling him racist or saying his legacy is bunk. So it's looking shaky. Now, back to Canelo. You fought Bivol. You thought it was going to be sweet, and you got the brakes beat off you. You had a rematch clause in the contract where you could have forced Bivol to fight you again. You opted not to do that, to fight a 40-year-old Gennady. No, guys, Max, it's nothing. It's punches. It's tick, tick, tick. It's nothing. Bro, you could have fought the guy that just beat you. So, okay, let's be clear. Let me get this from Kamal, and I'm a drill y'all. I'm about to drill y'all and kill y'all with the facts. Kamal Oz says we can make a pound-for-pound list of people who Canelo is ducking. That's probably accurate. Get the likes up. Let's go. Let's work. You in my kitchen now. You in my domain now. Let's make it do what it do. You got to get the numbers up. I told you, I need 100 to show, like in the first half. Come on, y'all got to run me my numbers. Let's go. This is not a game for me. So, according to Canelo, I'm not saying my opinion, but according to Canelo, he believes that he beat Gennady Golovkin in the first 2 fights. He's quoted as saying that. So he didn't think the first fight was a draw. And when some people contested the decision in the second fight, Canelo, I was born ready. He said he thought he won both fights. Using Canelo's dumbass logic, you sound foolish to, if you believe you beat, watch how I cook him so crazy. And there's nothing his fans can do. I don't care if you dyed your hair red, painted freckles on your ass cheeks. It don't matter. You can't duck this fate. So listen, according to Canelo from past interviews, he believes that he didn't lose either Triple G fan. I'm not saying what my opinion is. I'm not saying what y'all opinion is. But according to Canelo himself, he said he won both fights. So in your mind, shouldn't have been no trilogy for a Triple G because you believe you beat him twice. Meanwhile, the guy that actually beat you, because Golovkin has never got a flat out win, like on his box rec against Canelo. The first fight was a draw. He lost the second, and then he lost the third. So the guy that actually beat you on paper and on the record, Floyd Mayweather, who's pretty much retired doing exhibitions, and recently Dimitri Bivol. Why on earth would Canelo Alvarez, in his mind, he told you he beat Triple G twice, why would you try to have a third fight? When there's a guy who actually beat you, like literally beat you on paper, and you lied and said he didn't beat you, but at least the judges got that right, and he actually beat you. You can go on BoxRec and it shows a loss to Canelo. So once again, the Canelo era is over. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. People are fed, people are done. It doesn't make sense. You cannot save this man. That makes no sense. In your mind, you believe you beat Triple G twice, so you have 2 wins on him. There was no need for a third fight, especially 4 or 5 years in between the two. Then the guy who actually beat you, and the world believes, outside of you and maybe some racist fans of yours, believe Bivol really beat you if you watch that fight objectively, right? Then that's the guy you should have to have proven that you're better than, because he actually has a real legit win over you. Or, you had the option to fight Errol at a catchweight, that's a big business fight. Jamal Charlo. You could have picked Andre, and you could have definitely picked Benavidez. So the walls are closing in on Alvarez. People see it. Everything I'm saying is true. You don't like it, that's good. Unsubscribe to the channel and kiss my ass. Those are your options. To kiss my ass. Because you know what I'm saying is true. You know the prodigal son is returned. You think Canelo is going to make Bivol come down to 68? I don't even know if listen, I wouldn't put it past him. I'll put it like that. But I don't think Canelo wants no smoke with Bivol. I don't even know if he really I don't care what he's saying, because he says, "Oh, I fight anybody," but then you're not fighting anybody. I've been saying to fight the same handful of people, and Canelo has some of the dumbest fans in all of boxing, the radical ones. I'm not talking about just regular. You just like Canelo, you're a moderate fan or whatever. I'm talking about the radical ones. I'm talking about the racist ones. Some of them are the dumbest in the sport of boxing, because you think Canelo gets a pass, and you're not saying anything that's actually factual. You're just biasly going with whatever Canelo says. People say, oh, Canelo will get to Benavidez. He'll get to Charlo. Tell Andre to wait. But for the last 5-10 years of his career, the same handful of guys he still hasn't fought. So how long we got to wait? They're like, oh, he'll get to your boy Charlo. All of a sudden, it's my boy. That's code words. When they start saying stuff like that, just know that's code words. Your boy Errol, your boy Charlo, your boy Andre. Now it's my boy. But whatever. Again, the bottom line is this. The Canelo man fans have been saying your boy Benavidez, your boy this and all this for the last 5 years, and he still hasn't fought the same people. The list for me that I've wanted to see Canelo fight for the last several years has remained the same. He's not fought one of those people. The only person he did fight, but it was years later, was at one point I was saying he should fight Bivol. Right? That's the only person that I've said that he actually fought. And surprise, that's the guy who beat him. So you see how that works? My list in the last several years for Canelo opponents has always been the same. Benavidez, in no particular order. Benavidez, Jamal Charlo, Andrade, Demetrius Andrade, Beterbiev, and I did say Bivol. That's pretty much been my top 5. And a runner-up would be David Morrell Jr. But, you know, he's still young in his career. I already know Canelo ain't trying to see that. So I just gave you a top 6 list, and it hasn't changed. And he's only fought one person out of the top 6, out of my top 6 list. It's been the same people. It's been the same conversation. And Canelo's man fans keep saying, oh, just wait. Just you wait. He'll get to them. When is he going to get to them then? Y'all been saying the same thing. Y'all been saying the same thing. Keep talking about Canelo. He going to get to him. I mean, just imagine if you live with your parents and they said, hey, do the dishes in the sink. It's your day to do the dishes, right? It's your turn to do the dishes. And you're like, all right, I'm going to get to him. And you wait 2 weeks, your parents finna whoop your ass. Bro, they told you to get the dishes 2 Fridays ago and you still ain't washed the dishes. That's the Canelo fans. Your parents told you to clean the dishes up, clean the kitchen up, and then you say, all right, I'm gonna get to it. And they keep hounding you, clean the kitchen up, do the dishes, unload the dishwasher. They keep hounding you and you haven't done it and it's been 2 weeks, you're gonna get in trouble. You're probably gonna get grounded. That's Canelo Alvarez. His fans keep saying he's finna do all this and knock Charlo out and Benavidez is no match, but you don't want to see him fight because you're not pushing him to fight none of those people. And now you're accepting Canelo Alvarez saying this foolishness, talking about he don't want to fight a Mexican, saying this foolishness that Benavidez ain't beat nobody. But why does everyone want to see the fight then? So Canelo, he could live in his own world, but I'm telling you, that ship is sinking, period. Because Oscar De La Hoya, why is he saying Canelo will never fight him? Why did Floyd Mayweather say he want Canelo and Benavidez? So there's a reason people are asking for certain fights, especially guys like Benavidez. Why does Stephen A. Smith keep talking about Canelo fighting Benavidez? You see what I'm saying? So the only person that didn't get the memo is Canelo. And again, good luck. Let's see. I can't wait because I know what I'm saying is true. I cannot wait to see DAZN falter. There is no way they could survive in my country, the United States of America, like this. Eddie Hearn putting on these shows. We don't know half the people he talking about. Your biggest star is Canelo, and you're not giving him the fights that justify paying him what you're paying him. Canelo don't want someone to beat him and take the juice. That's what it is. To beat him in it. You wanted all the juice. He don't want someone to beat him because, bro, if Benavidez is like, let's say a fight or two away from next level moving up in stardom, right? If Caleb Plant, I'm just saying hypothetically, if Caleb were to have a good showing and beat Darrell, then you could put Caleb Plant and Benavidez in a ring together, and that's a banger. Kamal Oz better be of waiting for that phantom Canelo contract. They didn't send no contract. They was lying. Canelo finna fall off the roof like Bishop. Facts. Yeah, he definitely don't want no smoke with Beterbiev. He want Beterbiev to be 90. Beterbiev smokes. Beterbiev, he got the smoke show. Smoking on top 5s. Hell yeah, I'm that guy. Bro, Beterbiev smoking on top 5s. Beterbiev, he got 100% knockout ratio. Bro, Canelo is done. I promise you, all this stuff y'all talking about, you'll see. You'll see it's done. Bro, look at Triple G looked horrible. Horrible in the third fight. He looked every bit of 40. Like, bro, his joints look bad. He looked slow. He was getting hit more. Like, he looked bad. Benavidez knocked out Joe Smith Jr., who got cracks in 1 round or 2. I think it was 2 rounds. Knocked out, what's the name? Stick. And he knocked out everybody. Can you imagine Canelo little ass being in there with Benavidez and get muff and tired? Bro, he is a goner. I dare you to fight Benavidez and get tired in the back half of the fight like you always do. Bro, Benavidez finna tear off. You're done. Bro, you are a sitting duck. Bro, it's over. If you get tired like Canelo looked in the Kovalev fight, like he looked in a lot of his fights, and like he looked in the Triple G recent fight, bro, Triple G was barely even doing anything and you look tired. He didn't even have an active first 8 rounds and you look tired. Yeah, fight Benavidez like that and we'll see. And then Canelo's fans are so foolish that they'll have this insane belief in him no matter what. So make Benavidez a massive underdog. Make the fight at 175 for Benavidez's belts. And then I will bet money on Benavidez if y'all make the odds like the stuff y'all say in the comment section. See, this is one of the things I hate about boxing. A lot of boxing fans can be fake as hell, especially on this internet thing. They'll say this stuff, but then they won't put no money towards it. You know what I'm saying? They won't put no money to, like, even Errol, Spence, Terrence Crawford. Everybody will say Terrence Crawford easy, but they not finna bet. They're not finna bet with the same level of insanity that their mouth is speaking with or whatever they're typing on these social media fronts. I bet you that. I'm seeing crazy predictions that are super disrespectful to Errol Spence, a 3 belt holder. And they talking about Crawford knocks him out in 2 rounds. All right, bro. So bet the under. Bet that Crawford, bet $10,000 if you have it, $10,000 that Crawford knocks him out in the first 3 rounds. People won't put money to it. That's how I know it's fake. Because, listen, I seen this. Jay-Z just invested in a robot pizza company, right? This man is a billionaire. They said Jay-Z, it's your boy. It's perfect. Hove, right? No, ma, really. Get a drum or something. He's investing $16.5 million. I just read this right before the stream started. He's investing $16.5 million in some kind of robot pizza company. Like, I forgot what it's called. Spectacular Pizza or something like that, right? He's a billionaire and he's investing money. You don't invest money if you don't think it'll pay dividends at any point. You see what I'm saying? Jay-Z's not going to spend $17 million almost on some like startup pizza company unless he believes that there's a future for that pizza to be like, you know, to be a shareholder, and he believes there's a future for that place to thrive, right? But boxing fans, they get online and say all this goofiness and say all this ridiculous stuff. Oh, Canelo will destroy Charlo. Benavidez is no match. But then when the odds come out, it don't look like what they're saying. That's the thing that's bothersome to me, because I know that shows me you don't believe what you're saying. So yeah, man, them walls are closing in for Alvarez. Walls are definitely closing in, cuz. Today we're gonna have a mix show because there's a couple things I want to talk about. Y'all gotta get the likes up though. The likes are looking pathetic though, for real. We had most of these likes before I even went on. So y'all gotta fix that or I'm out. That's the way it's gotta be, bro. I'm cutthroat. Canelo don't believe in himself. Absolutely. Drug Nello is milking his goons. Well, he might have milked them till there is no more. Because at the end of the day, it sounds foolish. All this stuff sounds foolish. And the thing that's crazy is DAZN can't survive with a raw deal like Canelo. Bro, Canelo's not popping like that. Like, yeah, he got some fans. He's popular. He gets paid a lot. But what I'm saying, he's not Floyd, bro. He's not popular enough to not produce what the company would need you to produce. That's just not how business works. Just mark my words, bro. When you read the next article and it said Canelo going to PBC or DAZN can't afford his next fight or DAZN's getting out of boxing, wait, you'll see. Like, and then here's the thing. Look at how much of a raw deal this is for DAZN. This has been, I love my life because I know what I'm saying is true. And can't none of y'all stop me or prove me wrong. Listen, it could very well be argued that let's play cap or fact, shall we? 2022 is Canelo's worst year as a professional fighter since we've known him. Is that cap or fact? Let's start there. "2022 has been Canelo's worst year as a professional fighter since he's been Canelo." So basically since he's been in America. Okay, they all agreeing with the boy Ego. So it means Ego Stradamus strikes again. I must be telling you something. Because even the year he lost to Floyd Mayweather, but his fans still gave him an excuse. They said, oh, but Canelo was too green. He was only 23. So he had many, many years to improve or bounce back from the loss. And then, if I'm not mistaken, that same year, he came back and fought Alfredo El Perro Angulo. And he got a victory by knockout in the 11th round. This is off the top of the dome. I'm immaculate with mines. So it wasn't a complete bust, right? Now, although he did get a win this year, it was against a 40-year-old who looked horrible. He had no guys named Max. He looked bad. So it was very underwhelming given the, like, I'm telling you straight up, I predicted Triple G wouldn't look good and it would be the worst fight in the trilogy. But how right I was surprised that Triple G looked that bad. That he looked that bad. Even though I predicted it and I knew it was going to happen, I was a little bit shocked, if you will, that he looked horrible, bro. Like for the first 8 rounds, it looked like he was like, almost looked like a fixed fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he fixed it, but that's what it looked like. It looked like horrible. It don't even look like, put it this way. When HBO, his first fight, Triple G's first fight with HBO was Gregor's Praska. If he came to America and looked like how he looked versus Canelo against Gregor, no one would even talk about him. Like if you look at them old Daniel Gill fights, if he was looking like how he looked in the third Canelo fight, bro, HBO wouldn't even have been able to save him. He looked bad, bro. He looked bad. So, and then Canelo looked bad because this guy looked bad. Now you both look bad because you start getting hurt and winded versus this guy that looks this terrible and looks like he's well past it. And then the other fight, he fought Bevo, and they both underwhelmed financially. There's no promotion for it. Like, bro, DAZN is such a like weird, like whoever the leadership is, it's just, I can't understand nothing they do. Real talk. Like nothing they do makes sense to me. Like I've seen more of a concerted effort to promote Conor Benn versus Eubank than they have for Canelo Triple G. Now, the thing that makes that weird is I know Conor Benn and Eubank aren't going to make what Canelo and Triple G 3 made. So how can you under promote the event where you have the highest payouts, where you have the highest main event purses, and then over promote or like try to do a lot to get Eubank and Ben, who you're not having to pay what you pay Canelo and Triple G, and you're like promoting that a lot more. That don't even make sense to me. That's like, okay, let's say I was a wellness coach and I had top celebrity clients like Drake and Will Smith. That would be my breadwinners because their net worth, the stature I would get from being associated with their brands, etc. So if they were my highest paying clients, then they would have to take some type of priority. You see what I'm saying? Like you have to kind of double down on what's working. So to not promote Canelo Triple G3 and then do a better job promoting Ben and Eubank is kind of senseless. It's senseless, and it just shows me you don't know what you're doing. Or maybe it's because Canelo Triple G's in America and Eddie don't know what he's doing in America, but maybe he knows how to talk to them Brits. Oh yeah, mate, you're slagging them, mate. Oh, how could I be homophobic? The stick is, maybe he knows how to get a rise and promote with them English men, with Hugh Grant and all that. That's what it could be. But in America, he don't know what he's doing, bro. Oh, bloody hell. You don't know what you're doing. Go back to the UK. You don't know what you're doing, bro. It's ugly. Isaiah is my guy. On my way home from work, listening to Box of Ego. That's my dude. Appreciate you.
The money goes into my piggy.
Bro, Eddie know how to promote. Eddie know how to promote to the UK crowd. Somebody tell Doja Cat I'm trying to indulge in that. Bro, that's what the dude said. He said, somebody tell Doja Cat I'm trying to indulge in that. Bro, the UK must be stopped, bro. What the hell kind of bars was that? He said, somebody tell Doja Cat I'm trying to indulge in that. Look, a motion clap. What? Shout out to Desmond Parker, channel member. He back. Let's go. Somebody tell Doja Cat. Bro, she just cut her head off. She cut all her hair off. Hey, what the hell? Hey, I never seen someone use that. Somebody tell Doja Cat. Let's try to indulge in that. Bro, the man, hold on. The man, Desmond Parker, just got 5 people memberships to boxing. Okay. Bro, okay. YouTube, listen. YouTube came out with something where you could give people memberships. So, Pretty Boy, Mystery Machines, Eric H, and No Limit NL. Bro, y'all better, no, hell no. Y'all better thank this man, Desmond Park. Bro, he just bought 5 memberships for people in the chat, including himself. Nah, hell no. Y'all better run that up. I need to see them clap emojis. That's unheard of, bro. He just got, bro, I'm like Soulja Boy. I did it first. I ain't never seen nobody do that. I seen people become channel members on other channels. There ain't nobody using the gifting stuff. Man, this man just made 5. Bro, he gave us 5 new soldiers just out the kindness of his heart. Let's go. That's crazy. Bro, I'm the first to do it. Me and my man Desmond Parker, Eagles Army, we're the first to do it. Too bad it's random. I would have looked out for wrenches. That's weird. You can't even pick who it is. Oh, that's super weird, bro. That's weird that you can't. I ain't never seen that. Well, thank you for doing it. Now I know what it looks like. I got the memo from YouTube. Yeah, bro, the UK gotta stop, bro. Somebody tell Doja Cat I'm trying to indulge in that. See the motion clap with a boot. Like, no. Y'all must be stopped. Bro, Eddie Hearn, y'all listen, I'm gonna just say this and then we can move on. Eddie Hearn, if Conor Ben gets beat by Eubank, Eddie Hearn is responsible for crucifying the most fighters out of all promoters. Bro, y'all keep saying Eddie Hearn promoter of the year, some of you. Bro, look at all the careers he's ruined. Be real with yourself. Somebody say win. I'll go off the top of the dome. I'm a freestyle it. Somebody say win. I'm a freestyle this one. Hey, the likes got to go up. Shout out to Prince Savage, Isaiah. All right, Kell Brook. Eddie Hearn ruined his career. There was no reason for Kell Brook to have went up to middleweight to fight no damn Triple G as a welterweight with no acclimating to the new weight class. Then you had to put Kell Brook in there where Errol Spence was the fight he always should have fought. So at least he would have only had one loss instead of 2 back-to-back losses. Because after that point, Kell Brook said he was like depressed and he thought nobody cared about him and he was doing drugs and alcohol. Look it up. So Kell Brook, you ruined his. Canelo Alvarez, you ruined his. Because Canelo, you put him in there with Bevo. You're overpaying him. He's getting lazy and trying to be a golfer, and his stock is plummeting. You put him in there with Triple G. Both fights were undersold. You know what I mean? So Canelo has an abysmal year. Dillian White, y'all threatened to sue the WBC and all this stuff. He just got knocked out by Tyson Fury. Never got the Wilder fight, which is what he said he wanted as a fighter. So you couldn't deliver that. Anthony Joshua ruined his. You never gave him Wilder. You guys were playing games. He couldn't get the Wilder fight. Then he loses to someone who was less regarded at the time, Ruiz, that, you know, wasn't even being talked about like that. And you just made Ruiz a star overnight. Then he took 2 back-to-back losses right now, last year and this year, to Usyk. Anthony Sims, you just discarded him. Bro, look, the resume speaks for itself. Like, who did you uplift? What person did you, like, Danny Jacobs, you gave him a fake loss. You brought him to London to fight against John Ryder, and they gave him a fake L. So, you know, and then he fought Rosado, and people didn't like the outcome of that fight. AJ having mental breakdowns. Hey, I got to take a whiz. I'll be right back. I realized I was not finna make it. I drank too much water. I was not finna make it, yo. All right, we back on it. Tunnel vision, amazing. He says Eddie Hearn also told Tevin Farmer
money goes into my piggy.
to turn down a $2 million offer from Showtime Mayweather Promotions for a Tank first pay-per-view event. Then he loses to Joseph Jojo Diaz, exactly, for $500K. That amazing. That's what I'm saying. See, some people like Eddie Hearn because his personality or because he's joking and, you know what I'm saying? Like, he'll get in front of the cameras and talk or make jokes or something like that. But that's not a indication of you doing your job. You see what I'm saying? Like, put it this way. If you had a car that had car troubles, do you want the person that's the fun guy that don't know what he's doing? Do you want him to look after your car and then fix your car? Or are you more concerned with, okay, this is an introverted mechanic, but he knows everything about cars and he's going to have your car right? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, if I'm trying to take my car to get serviced, I don't care about small talk. I don't care if you're a fun-loving guy or girl. I would rather whoever's going to do the best job on the whip, that's who I want. You know what I'm saying? So if the mechanic is quiet and doesn't talk, I don't really care. I'm trying to pay him for a service. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of people get it twisted, like, because Eddie Hearn, you know, he's personable. He'll make jokes and, you know, laugh with you and chagrin and all that type of stuff. But I don't care about none of that. We talking about a promoter. We talking about the fights you putting on, the events you putting on. Both of the Katie Taylor, every time Katie Taylor came to New York, people thought she lost. Okay. There's no one in boxing that can beat me. Okay. Listen, I'm gonna say it again. And I guarantee none of y'all can prove me wrong. Every time Katie Taylor fought in New York, there were people who thought she lost their fights. Okay. So you have not made no impact in America. Because when Katie Taylor, she fought on the Joshua Ruiz undercard, and I thought she lost to Delphine Pursunes. Then, more recently, she fought against Jake Paul's fighter, Amanda Serrano, and I thought she lost that fight as well. And then both of them was robberies. So Pursunes and Serrano, they got to move on with this cap-ass robbery card when they really beat Katie Taylor. So guess what? People respect Katie Taylor as a fighter. Yeah, she's an Olympian fighter, great, but she's not popping in America. And that's partly because of the events that Eddie Hearn, like, you didn't put her in the showcase fights. You put her in 2 hard fights for her first New York bouts, and nobody's really tripping on her. We in America, we already got some. We got Guote. Man, stop. We got Ann Wolf. We got the Guote. We got Raquel Miller. We got Michaela Mayer, Alicia Baumgartner. We got heat. Sanicia Estrada. We got heat out here in America. And all their profiles is doing great. Katie Taylor, she all right, she cool, but both of the fights in New York, she should have lost. So let's keep going. Like, who's Eddie Hearn? Like, he started working with Chavez Jr. I ain't seen Chavez Jr. since. I ain't seen him since. He fighting in Mexico, and I don't even know who he fighting. He losing to Anderson Silva after he started working with Eddie Hearn. Bro, I'm telling you, just look at it. Eddie got the touch of death. And then the worst part about you so worried about Frank Warren and mostly PBC, you're not even controlling your own business. You worried about, who wants to see David Benavidez and Romer? Don't worry about that. These are American problems. Katie Roughneck Taylor's next opponent has 1 KO. Trash. I seen that. I think you sent it to me. That's trash, bro. That's what I'm saying. Bro, and then if you look at her age, she's a bit, if I'm not mistaken, she's a bit older, so it's too late. She's 36 years old, bro. Too late to apologize. It's too late. Bro, she's 36. So, like, that, from what I've seen, if you're going to be like a pay-per-view star, you probably would have already been on pay-per-view by age 36 in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Just be real. Name somebody else who became a pay-per-view star after age 36, 37. They had never been on pay-per-view, but then all of a sudden in boxing, they became a pay-per-view star at 36. And don't say Mayweather, because he was not no 36 on his first pay-per-view. Thank you. I told you, there's no one in boxing that can outsmart me. Nobody. It doesn't exist. God has not built the person. I'm asking a direct question. Name somebody. Canelo was on pay-per-view when he was in his 20s. Floyd Mayweather was on pay-per-view when he was in his 20s. Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, he was on he became heavyweight champion 20. So it's like, bro, name somebody that their glow up was age 36 in boxing, and all of a sudden they was never on pay-per-view, and then they all on pay-per-view. And I'm talking about A side. I'm talking about as the A side, not like you're like Luis Ortiz was on, he was the B side. I'm talking about the A side person, you know what I mean, was 36 or older. Because I don't even think Wilder's 36 now. I mean, I don't know. I had to look it up, but he's been on pay-per-view for years at this point. Like the Tyson Fury fight. I know he wasn't no damn 36 then. Archie Moore, man, block him. I mean, you talking about Archie Moore was on pay-per-view. Man, just get him out of here, bro. Hey, block him for wasting my time, bro. You sound like an idiot, dog. Bro, Archie Moore was born in the early 1900s. How was he on pay-per-view? Bro, y'all say the dumbest things and expect it not. Bro, Archie Moore was born in the 1900s. How was he on some damn pay-per-view? Let me look up here. I know he was born a long time. Let me look it up. Bro, his name is Archibald. You can't be on pay-per-view if your name is Archibald. I ain't never even heard nobody name that in this century. Bro, that's how I know y'all cap. Bro, that's how I could tell he was born a long time ago, because I don't even know no Archibalds. I've heard the name before, but I don't know. When's the last time you went to the store, you went to a restaurant, and the motherfucker's name was Archibald? Like, hey, welcome to Applebee's. My name is Archibald. I'm here to take your order. Do you care for some mozzarella sticks? Like, nah, Archibald, we good. Can we just get some water? Bro, when's the last time you met somebody named Archibald? That's an old ass name, bro. So anyway, I looked it up. He was born in 1913. He was born in 1913. Bro, how was he on pay-per-view? Y'all sound stupid as a mother. He talking about Archibald was on some pay-per-view before age 36. Bro, they didn't even have pay-per-view. They didn't even have camcorders. What are you talking about? Y'all stupid as hell. Listen, I ain't gonna hold you. Some of y'all stupid as a mother. Talking about he was on pay-per-view. They got the cameras with the gas pop out. Nah, stop. Talking about he on pay-per-view. Who was ordering that during the Great Depression? You dumb son of a bitch. Bro, he was alive during the Great Depression. Who was ordering pay-per-views during the Great Depression? Man, come on, bro. Y'all don't even know y'all history. That's why I don't even know I'm on this track. I should let the Outlaws ride on you. Bro, listen. The mans was alive during the Great Depression. If you ain't got no 2 nickels to rub together, how you gonna buy a pay-per-view during the Great Depression? Come on, bro. World War II, you buying pay-per-views to watch a fight. Stop. You went to school with Moses, but your fight was on pay-per-view. All right. Y'all full of it. Yeah, people listening to the fights on the right. Sonny, listen, hit him with the left. Hit him with the right. Like, yeah, they was on the radio listening. Ooh, he got knocked out. Like, bro, you had to listen. Bro, he fought so long ago, you had to listen for the knockout. You couldn't even watch it. You got to listen. Hit him on the left. He gets back up. Sonny, listen, hit him on the right. You had to listen and hear the knockout. Bro, that's a whole different time. Y'all some liars, bro. See, notice this is why I'm the greatest. I don't have to lie to make no points. I don't have to lie. Y'all got to lie. Talking about pay-per-view when people listening to the fights on the radio. Ray Robinson fought 1,000 times in a month. Way different times. Those are all legends, but they're different times, bro. Ain't nobody fighting once every week and twice a week and all that stupid stuff. And ain't nobody doing that. Yeah, he thought he was killing it. Bro, he was like, I'm saucing on you. I'm swagging. He thought he was doing something big. All right, moving on. I don't got nothing to say. Eddie Hearn, he don't know what he's doing in America. Moving on. Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence. Do y'all think they're going to fight? Yes or no? Do y'all think they will fight this year? Yes or no? I need to know yes or no in the comment section. Will Terrence Crawford fight? Okay, my man said yes. Akona said no. Yeah. Oh, y'all all over the place, bro. Kenya says no. Not this year, but yes. No. No, Crawford don't want it. I hope so. Who are you blaming for the delay? Who y'all blaming for the delay? Who do y'all? Kenya B said Terrence, Crawford, everybody. Man, I'm blaming Bud, bro. I don't know what y'all talking about. I think it's Bud. He a great fighter, but I think it's Bud. Hey, boo-boo, but I think it's Bud. Nah, bro. Man, conventional wisdom, circumstantial evidence. How come none of Errol Spence's fights were ever this hard to make? Just answer that one question. No matter if it was Pacquiao, Ugas, Mikey Garcia, which sold 48,000, Sean Porter unification, Ugas was a unification, Pacquiao's a legend, right? How come we didn't go through any of that with any of those fights? Never had that happen. Like, how do you fight? Pacquiao, let's be honest, bro. Pacquiao's a bigger person in the last 10 years in boxing than Crawford. I'm not talking about who would win in the fight because I probably would favor Crawford to beat Pacquiao, when they could have fought. But that's not, see, y'all like to veer off and get distracted. I'm focused, man. Tell Scott to holler at me, man. Pacquiao is a bigger thing. If I ask my mama, who don't watch boxing, who Pacquiao is, she will know. She could point him out in the lineup. She's not going to know who Terrence Crawford is, right? Because she doesn't watch boxing. And there's a lot of, just think about your family or something that doesn't watch boxing like you. Do they know who Terrence Crawford is for real? But they'll probably be able to pick Pacquiao out of the lineup. You know what I'm saying? Like if you ask your sister and she don't really watch boxing, will she be able to pick Pacquiao before she pick a Terrence Crawford out of police lineup? Like if you just had 5 dark-skinned dudes and Crawford was one of them, your family members can identify which one is Crawford. You had 5 Filipino cats and it was in the police lineup and you said which one's Pacquiao. I think more people would have success picking out Pacquiao. Kamal said he is to the point where he almost don't care if the fight happens. Errol can't sacrifice his activity level for B-side Bud's stupidity. Fight Stanionis. Amen.
The money goes into my piggy.
Hey, I feel Kamal on that. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I feel him on that, bro, because it's like there's really nothing that serious for me to just keep holding on. Like, imagine it's like a deadbeat dad. Imagine if you was born in the 80s and it's 1988 and your pop said, hey, I'm gonna go get some cigarettes. I'll be back. And you watch his car drive off and you never see him come back home. Like, damn, the cigarette shop, the liquor store, that's not that far. Bro, and it's 88, 89, 90, 91. You get to 94, 95, 96 when Pac died. You're not going to be looking for him to come back each night because his track record is showing you that it's only going to probably hurt your feelings. You know what I'm saying? He bounced on y'all, on your family. So that's how boxing can be like that too. It's like, ain't nobody just going to keep looking out the window every day waiting for Crawford, Errol Spence news. At some point, some of the people who are on board will get tired of it and be like, you know what? F it. I don't even care now. And that's what it sounds like Kamal's getting to. I mean, I still want to see the fight, but I'm over the fake predictions and I'm just over the talking about it part. I want to just see the fight or don't see the fight or whatever's going to be happening. What reason would he have to hold up? What do you mean? Who's he? Y'all don't even put correct sentences in the Bro, there's 2 people and he said, what reason would he have? Ooh, I don't even know who you're talking about, bro. This would y'all school systems have failed you. You talking about who he? What reason would Bud have to hold it up? What you mean? What reason would he have? Bro, delusions of grandeur. Look it up. That's what reason he would have. Delusion of grandeur. Bud is an excellent fighter. Just because you're an excellent fighter doesn't mean you're an excellent businessman. Like, okay, for example, I watch a lot of court shows, right? Let me break y'all down. I'm going to break down the sweet science with my science, right? I watch a lot of crime drama, docs, court TV type shows and stuff like that. Forensic Files, that's my joint, right? In a lot of these high profile cases where, people may already have like preconceived judgments on what happened, like Jeffrey Dahmer or something. Let's say Jeffrey Dahmer because the movie just came out, Dahmer, right? Let's say it's in the 90s. A lot of times whoever's like representing you, whatever, like a lawyer, attorney, or whatever's representing you, they're going to advise against you getting on the stand to defend yourself. And another thing, they're definitely going to advise you from representing yourself without somebody who's like specializes in law, right? Those two things, they'll probably, in certain cases, high profile case, they'll probably say, oh, you should get some representation, you know? And if you can't afford one will be provided for you. It's usually like not advised that Jeffrey Dahmer represent himself in the court, right? So, like I just said, Crawford can be the best fighter in the world, pound for pound. I'm not mad at any of the things. Anybody who ever says he's a skilled person, great. But that doesn't automatically mean he's this savvy businessman and business magnate, and he knows what, you know, how to push his career in the best direction. Doesn't mean he has the business acumen. It doesn't mean that at all. And that's the only thing that I've ever said about Crawford is, like, put it here. Let me ask y'all quick. I'm gonna deflect it to y'all. Look at how skilled Crawford is. Is he as skilled as he is in the ring, outside of the ring, as a businessman? Yes or no? So you look at the high level skills that Terrence Crawford fights with, and then you look at that's in the ring. You look outside of the ring. Is Bud as skilled as he is in the ring, outside of the ring? Yes or no? Look, all knows. So then why y'all trying to play games with me and act like you confused? Like this what I'm saying don't make sense. There's not one person that's voted so far has said, yes, the skill sets are equal. Like, for example, that's not the case with everybody. Like Jay-Z. Jay-Z has a technical high level of rapping elite ability, right? The way he doesn't write it down and stores it in his brain. One takes his verses. Jay-Z can rap. But Jay-Z is proving outside of the booth, outside of the outside of the studio, that he's just as smart putting deals together and being a businessman. Same with 50 Cent. 50 Cent, man. Hey, Irv, make it hot. You got to do something, baby. Right? 50 has classic songs and classic album, right? But he's proving that he's still a force outside of rap. He's still a force doing the shows he's doing, Power and, you know, all these types of things. Worked his way into some movies and those types of things. You dig what I'm saying? Crawford, would you say, listen, I love hip hop. I am hip hop. Y'all TikTok, I'm hip hop. So when I give you the example of 50 and what he's done in music and then also outside of music, he's proven he's a businessman. When I show you Jay-Z, everyone knows Jay-Z is talented, he's dope, blah, blah, blah. But he's proven he's a force with making deals too, and like in the boardrooms. Not just the studio, but the boardrooms, right? So my thing is this. Would you say that Terrence Crawford can match Jay-Z like and 50 Cent in a field that's not inherently their own, which is like the boardroom stuff, people in suits? Is Crawford that good, like outside of the ring, as good as he is inside the ring? And I think most people would say no. Sometimes your skills can match if you're just that dude. You know what I'm saying? Kamal said Will Smith and LL Cool J. Dope examples. That's what I'm saying. LL has crazy longevity in the game. He has crazy longevity. And he's Ice-T too. Put him in there. West Side. Yeah, put my boy Ice-T. Bro, he found a niche and he, you know, kept working with it. And they've been able to transition outside of just, you know, the music industry. Master P, add him to it. And he was out here in the Bay where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? He was out this way. He was in Richmond. He know. But that's what I'm saying, bro. Terrence Crawford, it's not, people get mad at the truth, but that's what I see. And here's the thing with the Crawford situation. His fans, like, they damn near make it worse. The fans make it worse because they won't speak the reality to Bud, so he probably thinks he's the ultimate businessman. You know what I'm saying? He believes everything he's doing is, like, amazing and immaculate. So I y'all can think whatever y'all want, but no Errol fight has ever taken this long. And after this fight, I don't think any other Errol fights will take this long to make. I don't. I really don't. And that, to me, that'll further prove the point. And here, the thing that I don't understand why people don't get what I'm saying, I predicted this. I told you years ago that the same things that Terrence Crawford is plagued with right now, I told you he would be plagued with them in the future. Because we knew on Top Rank, it wasn't going to be something where he had longevity. They had no people for him. So you're going to run out of opponents before PBC, who had the playground full of class welterweights and junior middles and stuff. So this was always destined to be the reality for Bud Crawford. You're going to run out of people well before PBC does. And then if you look at the breadcrumbs, Crawford was letting you know he was going to be a bit more difficult with some of his demands. I mean, I could really pull him up. I don't think y'all need me to do that if you watch my channel. Crawford said, oh, the fight will never happen. I want 50-50 and all this type of stuff. Is this not the biggest fight in boxing right now, though? I don't know if it's the biggest fight. Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia may be bigger. It's a big fight, but, bro, Tank Davis and Ryan could be bigger. I mean, they both would have to happen for us to see the numbers. So I don't know that it is the biggest fight. It's one of them for sure, but I don't know if it's the biggest. Bro, here's another example. Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player. That doesn't mean he's the greatest owner of basketball teams. Doesn't mean that at all. So that's the part that I don't think Crawford and his fans understand. They think because it's Jordan, like Crawford could be a Jordan in his sport, right? But that doesn't mean, like, Jordan owning a team, that don't mean he's the best owner or coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, is Jordan a better coach than Phil Jackson? Than Pop? Greg Popovich? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not a direct correlation. And some of them guys play basketball, right? Jordan was better than them and accomplished more as a basketball player than both of them, right? But still, they could be better coaches than you because maybe they understand how to direct, have leadership qualities or whatever. And that's the short end of it. That's the skinny of it on Crawford. I think he's a tremendous talent. I think he's a good dude, and I think he can fight his butt off. But I also question some of his business moves. It's not hard to understand. And, you know, people run with oh, you're a Crawford hater. Okay, I supported his whole career. I continue to do such. But I'm a hater because I have a difference of opinion. Tell me the great business moves that he's made. Bro, when he was with Top Rank, name a Teofimo. Listen. Teofimo got Lomachenko at whatever age he was. What is Terrence Crawford's Lomachenko type name that he got with Top Rank? Okay. Listen, I'm going to say it again. Teofimo is young. In his early 20s, he got someone in the division where people, given the victory, had no choice but to give him credit for it, which was Lomachenko. Crawford is older than Teofimo and has been popping longer than Teofimo. What was his Lomachenko fight where it was like a known name, a respected name in boxing that had been hyped up and built up to the point where if Crawford beats this one guy, then it's on and popping. So who was his Lomachenko-esque person that he had when he was with Top Rank? Not just like small boxing circles, like we respect this Mean Machine victory. I'm talking about a name that held the weight where everybody would give him credit for. See, y'all ain't got nothing for me. He said closest we could relate is Gamboa. But see, that's bad then, because Gamboa, that was in 2014. So we're closer to 10 years than we aren't, because 2024 would be 10 years ago. And it's 2022 about to be 2023. So that means the fight's like 8 years ago. So people are going to say Bud's best win was a fight he had 8 years. Can you imagine if Errol Spence right now, if his best win was a win that he had before he became a champion? That would seem weird. Imagine if Errol Spence's best win came before the Kell Brook fight. How does that even happen? Because usually as you become a champion, you know, you'll start getting the bigger blockbuster events. So you have equal or greater wins. A Payne, what's up?
The money goes into my piggy.
At this rate of stalling, Tank and Ryan, if it happens without stalling, can be the biggest fight in boxing. TC is killing his own buzz for the fight. We gonna see. Y'all got to get the likes up, though. What's good? What's good? Yeah, like bottom line, my last thought on that is this. People are emotional. Humans are emotional. And the best trait a man, one of the top traits, if not the best trait a man can have, is to be in charge of his emotions. Women will love you to death if you can control your emotions. Unfortunately, in boxing, it's a passion sport. It's a niche sport. And there's a lot of people who can't do that. They can't control their emotions. When I do emotionless videos, not that I'm not passionate, but emotionless in terms of like, I don't have a horse in the race. I don't, like people always say, oh, I can't, you're the Crawford hater or you're the Canelo hater, you know, say stupid stuff like that. It doesn't affect me. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, oh, I can't wait till after the fight, after Crawford kicks his butt and Errol's bleeding and I can't wait to come back to this channel. I mean, you can come back to the channel. It's going to be business as usual. If that happens, you know, if it happens, if it doesn't happen, it's still I still get paid. That's what I'm saying. People always like try to nail me down and pigeon, you know, crucify me. Oh, I can't wait to see what you got to say after Crawford destroys him. Then I would say congratulations, like I do to anybody that has a serious win. What do you mean? But people, because they're emotionally invested and because they think like that, they think that you think like that, you a fan. I'm not a fan. I get paid. If Errol gets knocked out, I'm paid. If Crawford gets knocked out, I'm paid. If the fight ends in a draw, I'm paid. We on two different stratospheres, partner. People talk about, oh, I can't wait till after Ryan Garcia knocks out Tank to see what you have to say. I'm going to give a breakdown like I always do. But I can't wait to see what y'all got to say when some of the stuff that y'all saying in the current doesn't happen and y'all just disappear. See, the difference between me and a lot of y'all, this ain't a burner account. I'm trying to show people who I am. We getting bigger and bigger. We hit 300,000. We hit 300K. So more and more people are knowing who I am. Nobody got to know who you are. So you could just say this foolishness and then create another burner account and go back to anonymity. I can't do that. So I don't care what happens in any of these fights. For real, I'm still getting paid. No matter what the outcome is, I'm getting paid. What y'all talking about? You talking to the dawn, bro. People always say, oh, what are you going to say after this? I'm going to do a breakdown like I always do a breakdown. There ain't nothing else to say. What else am I supposed to say? So-and-so lose, they lose. If they win, they win. It need to happen. I'm sick of hearing these opinions about it. Yeah, man, I can't wait. I got some questions for y'all in the chat. Make sure y'all type an answer to those questions. I need to read this before I get out of here. Y'all better let me know. Yeah, I'll be glad when this fight is announced or not, or it comes out that it's not happening or whatever, so we can just move on with either having the fight or not having it, or whatever the case is. Spence by decision by knockout. Errol 11 TKOs. Spence TKO. Spence decision. Dang. Spence. See, and you know what the crazy thing? I got the greatest channel in the world. I'm gonna tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because we have great fans. Like, notice how it's kind of split, but a lot of people are picking Errol. But then you look at the celebrity boxers, and everybody's picking Crawford. Like, every single, in a fight like this, everyone just seems, so to me, that don't match up. How is everyone in my chat, a lot of the people are saying Errol Spence, but then you look at the actual boxers, nobody's on Spence's side barely. Like, no one. You know what I'm saying? But let the fans tell it. They just giving their own opinions, and there's many people picking him. But it's not happening like that for like on the people who are willing to get on the camera and do an interview. That looks suspect to me, bro. How do people see it so drastically different? Like, it's a 50-50 fight. So I can understand if you interview 5 people and it's 2 people pick this person, 2 people pick this one, and the other person undecided. But when I see it, it'd be like 10 interviews, 9 of them are all picking Terrence Crawford in this type of fight. Celebrities vote underdog, which is Bud. How is he the underdog? How are you the underdog if more people are picking you to win? That don't even make sense. Y'all just say whatever, because you know that don't make sense. How is he an underdog and more people I've seen back? Canelo said he's picking him. Who else? I think Bernard Hopkins said he's picking Crawford. I mean, everybody picked Crawford. So how are you the underdog at that point? That don't even make sense. Man, I'm out. Y'all just be saying whatever. Deuces.